Alright guys, Technology Brat, twitter.com/Technology Brat. You guys can see I have a giant candy shell here that can mean only one thing. Candy shell for the iPad review and giveaway. We're going to go ahead and give this away, guys. I got this from a friend of mine, a good friend of mine who he was using this. He kind of upgraded to the OtterBox Defender to get that maximum protection. You can see it's been well used, and right off the bat you guys are going to know, still the same thing. The candy shells for the iPhone 3G, 3GS, iPhone 4 had the same issues with the scratching. So right off the bat you can see how scratched up it will get. Inside you've got that nice, it's the hard candy outside and that soft, rubbery material on the inside, and they got all the holes cut out of it. Again, I think that somebody said that was for weight reduction. So that's it. Let me go ahead and get the iPad in the case for you. And just pretty much like any other, like you do your phone, we like to do the button side first. And let me get that in a better position so I can actually get it in here. Kind of get these buttons in first. There we go. And we'll just kind of pop. And whoops, I did that off camera. We'll just kind of pop these into place and pull it up and around. Same thing on the bottom. This is a very big and beefy case for sure. Adds a lot of bulk to your iPad. So if you're looking for a thin case, this is not it. This is a durable, hard, protective case for sure. And you can see on the front, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's got a nice look to it. Well, it just depends on what you want for your look. For me, you can see a lot of around the edges here have kind of started to deteriorate, I guess, with a lot of use. Kind of this rubber, whatever that is, has kind of started to it almost looks like it's peeling away. You can kind of see, we'll try and get up close there so you can, if we can get it to zoom in on it here. You can kind of see it there. One thing I dislike in terms of just the look of it on the front is I wish this was I wish this was actually black so it matched the screen better. I wish it kind of fit over the aluminum so that you didn't have any aluminum showing around the edges. And I wish that it didn't have the cutout. I know a lot of you guys specifically want the cutout, for your docking purposes. And it's nice that it's there, I guess, for that. I don't dock mine. I always keep it in my hands. I don't care about it being able to dock. But for those of you that do, it is easy enough to just kind of pull off so that you can dock it. And you could, just set it right into your dock right there and it would work just fine. I don't even have a dock because I don't have really much use for it. I don't know, maybe someday I'll try to do that. I just don't. I always prefer to have it in my hands more than anything. So you do have these two black lines here that take away from the look of it as well. And again, if this was all black around here, you may not notice those lines as much. So I don't know. I don't like the way that it looks on the front. It does feel okay in the hand. It does feel rather bulky. That is for sure. It is a little bit bulky. On the top, you do have, your sleep-wake button is covered. And it, you can hear it click. I'm trying to do it all on camera where you can see it. I guess I probably should have raised the camera up a bit for this one. But there you go. That works just fine. You got your 3.5mm headset jack. And it's like a mile down in there. That's a really deep cutout. It is a decent size, but I don't know if that's going to accommodate all of your headsets. It is pretty wide, but it is also very deep. And then they got just a teeny tiny hole here for your noise cancellation mic. And then on this side, you got nothing at all. On the bottom, completely covered. You do have some holes for your speakers, and that's it, completely covered. So if you want to charge while it's in here, guess what? You got to pull that off, and it's going to sit here like that, whatever. I do not like that. I would prefer there still to be a 30-pin hole cut out in here so I could charge it without having to pull that tab off. And again, over here you have your rotation lock is open. Pretty deep in there, but you can get to it. And then your volume rocker here. So let's go ahead and show you that real quick. I think, if you're using your finger, You can go up and down pretty easy on that rotation lock. No big deal there. Overall, guys, it is very protective. You could almost drop. I mean, I'm not going to recommend dropping it, but if you were to drop it, this is going to be a pretty good case to have on there. Is it going to keep it from shattering? I don't know. The screen's so big on this thing that, you know, who knows? I'm not willing to take that chance. You can see it does get really, really scratched up. The gray, you know, the rubberized, the soft, you know, I don't know, it's kind of deteriorating. It doesn't look as good as it does when it's brand new. I don't like that you have that. You could see it here too. You could see like a line forming in this gray where it's been used. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's only a matter of time before that completely wears out. I love the Speck Candyshell for the iPhone, but it's not really just a case that I want on my iPad. I want something, I don't know, different. I just don't want this on the iPad. It's just not, doesn't feel like something that I particularly want. You know, a lot of people do like the Candyshell. They do want this. So if you want that type of stuff, if you want, you know, your ability to dock it, this may be for you. It's not really for me. But, you know, overall, I don't think it's a bad case by any stretch of the imagination. I just like to, I think it looks like it was rushed. I don't think it was designed as good as Speck can do in terms of their design, because they usually do have really good products. But that's it, guys. I'm not a big fan of it. You guys might like it. We are doing a giveaway on it, so if you do want to win this one, I don't have any packaging. You're just going to get it in an envelope. As is like this. Just go ahead and give me an asterisk. See that little, you know, the Speck logo right there? That asterisk. Asterisk Speck, dash your comment, and you're entered to win, and we'll give this away here pretty soon. So if you want to win this case, guys, just go ahead and enter, and we'll go ahead and give it away. And thank you guys so much for watching. That's a Speck Candyshell for iPad review. There it is, guys. That's what you can expect. Lots of scratching. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy. Love you guys. Peace out.